All right. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures Trading stream. Today is Wednesday, March 6th. It is 9:20 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. Okay. The market, our market, the ES is the current contract is in this last leg, and there's some weird things have been happening. Now, before we go to what happened yesterday, let's check. This is something that you have to do, that we do all the time, every single day, before or after market close. I check this. This is part of my job, right? This is a bare minimum that I have to do if I want to trade. This is the monthly time frame, weekly, daily. You can see the market has been trending higher for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months if we count March. Right? The weekly also has been trending higher. Yeah, but there is some things in the weekly. Have some pullbacks. I didn't. This is something that I don't like. This is sign of what kind of trading is going on. Very mechanical trading here. This is one sign of weakness for me. That follow this one over here, right? Just as close as possible to the previous bar low. The next thing, buying from previous breakout, from previous all-time high, and now it's happening again. It was 2 times, was both here, one time framing higher, ended here, but the trend resumed with a breakout. Another one is doing the same thing that the market did here. The same thing, right? Can you see? Same thing is going on here, over and over. Do what works until it doesn't work anymore. That's the mantra traders have. I have started to see some sign of weakness in this is the 4th time now that's happening in the weekly, and I got volume here. Probably this week is going to have higher volume, but I won't associate that with anything serious, either to the upside or to the downside, more than the rollover process, right, that we are already going through. It's just starting. Now the daily, this is something interesting in the daily. Every time the market has a break, it has volume. Just check these volumes here, right? Where's the next time? Here, right? It's a break here. Where's the next time? Here, the break here. And all these breaks, what all these breaks do, this one, and this one, right? But they do this, they remove the mechanical. This longs here, very systematic, weak, probably short-term traders holding inventory, and that inventory is removed, and then the market keeps going higher. We got more here, gap, boom, removed here. The next time it happens, it was not that clear here in the daily time frame, but this day here was it could have, if you were in the market, you will see what happened here, and what happened after this day. Very systematic. Now all this inventory here, this range has been, the market traded to the opposite side of the range. Balance guidelines apply here. We can, the same guidelines that we have here, the same guy that we have down here. Now, but when the market re-enters a range, the potential is the opposite side of that range. The market reached the opposite side. It took these lows out. For me, I will consider this low weak. I don't like what happened here. I consider 4 lows, but I just pretty much bought at the same mechanical level here. What's happening with the other markets? Bond market, this is something real here, right? This is something, gold is rallying. It looks like it's going to make a new high here. You just take a look at this impressive short cover rally. That this rally that gold is having. Bonds are, I would say bonds are out of the wood. Bonds are not affecting the market. They are not having any impact in the market right now. Bonds market has cleared this zone here. It's kind of like getting away from that area. This is also kind of, look about Apple, what's happening with Apple, Tesla, Amazon here, Google. Google's around the 200. There can be some buying or selling coming here, right? This is very interesting what's going on here in Google. And Apple is far from the 200 moving average. It looks to me like a lot of capital is moving from this company to this one. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Microsoft also coming back to the 50. This is, oh man, you can see the risk here this company is having. This is stock. You just take a look. This is really risky here. I don't know. Maybe some little thing needs to happen here, and we will have a big gap. We may have a big gap to the downside in this one. This is super risky now. I guess the same can be said of Netflix as well. Why I'm talking about these ones. If I do the ES, right? There's no correlation now between the ES and the Nasdaq. The trading has been uncoupled, has dislodged from each other. Now, yesterday we had this break. What happened here? I hope you were not caught by this. What happened here, okay? There was a really bad day here. Back and forth, and then you have this spike to the upside. This spike was impressive, but the way how it was made, right? The way how it was made is what matters. It just had it jumped from this area all the way up to here, like in 1 second or a couple seconds. It didn't have any upside continuation. There was nothing. Nobody was interested in doing that. And then, you got the breakout, the liquidation of all these loans from this day first, and then what happened the next day followed. And why I say liquidation? Because we didn't have volume decreased, and the way how this market traded yesterday was super mechanical way to do it. And now the market is between 2 gaps. We have a gap up here and a tremendous, really big gap down here. And systematic buying again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the market is being bought from this area here, around the 66. I would call the 66. And there's no excess here. The action to the downside has not been completed. And all of these shorts that sold from the 5100, previous period high, half back, and all of them are being killed right now. Can you see what happened to the loans this day? Probably, I'm not going to say probably. It is happening to the shorts now. Now the market has almost reached the opposite side of the range, of yesterday's range again. All right. Overnight inventory is 100% long. We have a weak high, or have a weak low. The same kind of traders. This is this kind. What the market is doing now, drives traders crazy, man. Traders crazy. It's a different market we're having now. The market we are having now, right now, I would say maybe since last week, it is a completely different market. Probably, I don't know if the rollover period has something to do with this, but we never know until after the fact. We will know, in 2-3 weeks if that was the case. So far, right now, we have no idea. Now, this high is no good. This high is no good. No attempt to counteraction the overnight inventory here. Overnight, notice where settled is down here. All the overnight trade, very emotional as well. 1, 2, 3 distributions from the overnight. All of that buying. Okay. When markets get out of balance, this is when we can have opportunities. Now, what do we have for today? Today we have Chairman Powell testimony at 10 a.m. We also have, well, again, if you want to do something, you want to learn something, you can check. I don't know what this is, Humphrey Hawkins testimony on Wednesday, but check this out. I will be there. Market is inside yesterday's range, but at the upper side of that range, okay? We have a gap in the upper side here. We have a gap in the lower side. Let's see what happened now. This was support, this is the previous high, previous all-time high. The market is reacting to every single high or previous high that that has a breakout from. The market is finding support around those levels, support or resistance. Now, the next thing, after the liquidation that we have yesterday, something very interesting to think about also. The tremendous amount of volume that came afterwards, after this pullback was made, short-term traders are out now, Now these ones will be holding a position when the market is breaking towards the opposite side. Now, but that kind, if somebody has staying power, they are still here, right? They are still here, and guess where the market is buying from, right? That's why I decided to keep this level here. I still think this is a reference. I am not. There was another one here. I'm not keeping this one anymore. All right. There is a breakout now. Yesterday's high has been taken. Let's see now. The next thing on the upper side for upside continuation is this high here and closing the gap, the close of the gap. What about volume? Ooh, kind of like a similar volume to yesterday, which is not bad actually. It's not bad. The opening, I mean. If by the close of the fifth period we still have this much, that would be a warning sign, okay? Now, so many traders are now getting long, getting short, getting long, getting short, getting long, getting short. This market is going to make a new all-time high now. Just relax, calm down. A lot of things happen at the opening. Just have some patience there. Apple, this is selling. This is Google is buying, is selling from the 200, mechanical selling there. Support, buying from support here. Channel, liquidation, New highs. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Come on, Nvidia. I guess Nvidia is aiming to the 1,000. Maybe it's trying to get to the 1,000. Apple is about to find out how strong it is, right? I guess this low is going to be very important here. The ultimate level is going to, I think it's 150 here. What about markets? Bond markets are having a good rally, so those things are not in the way. I didn't check the indices. This is good. This is not good. There might be something here in the Dow. Oh, look at this. ES and Nasdaq are right at this support line. This kind of is like a go no go level here, right? This can be resistance. You might find resistance here. It will break. If resistance is break, is taken, we can have a new highs. Just have patience here. Keep an eye on your markets. I have a tablet on the side with. I don't trade off of these things, right? I don't trade off of this, but I like to see, time after time, I like to check these things to see if there is something here, right? This is mechanical buying again. Just extend this line, extend the rest to the right. What do you have there? The potential buying here that may appear here. Okay, now this is a key level for these two markets, the ES and Nasdaq. Dow has not reached the opposite side of the range yet. Okay, but this break is weakening. All right. Now, what is this? What this looks like? This looks like a breakout, look above and failure, right? This looks like a look above and failure. This can be a reaction to overnight long inventory as well. Because even overnight inventory is super long. Whenever you have questions or comments, please just let me know. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong or right here. This is just an opinion. I strongly suggest you to have an opinion as well. That's the only way. That's the only way to improve. If you have something. If you want to improve something, you need to have something. If you don't have anything, what are you going to improve? Right? You need to have an opinion, and then you're going to start shaping that. Okay, I was wrong here. I can do better here. I will disregard this. I will keep this one. This is my strong side. This is my weak side. This is where I do better. This is where this is my weakness here. That's how you need to have something. We all need to have something. Now, what the heck is this? Oh no, this is, look at this. This is from yesterday. And now we have two distributions here. This was important. I didn't have the time to check this yesterday. This is the distribution that were close. This is not a reference anymore. Now, when the market opened way up here, all these weak references from yesterday are also history, right? Why? Because these are traders that sold from this previous period high, hard back, and so on. Those are long gone now. Now, what do you think happened to the short? Those who short the market here. But you need to understand also, right? What I did yesterday, I did a short here on this area here. But I understand the weakness, the potential, the market had to the upside, here, all these areas, telling me, that is a risky trade. Okay? So I did some options here. So obviously, see, what was the objective of the trade? The objective was just taking these lows, taking this one, this one, this one. As soon as this low was taken, that was it. Right? There's tremendous potential to the downside. There's nothing here holding the market. But after a movement like this, you know, especially in the way how it was made, you know, it was painful to watch. It was like watching paint, you know, dry. That was yesterday. It was horrendous break. What horrendous kind of trending day we have yesterday. Really bad, really excruciating, right? As soon as these lows were taken, not short covering. This is short covering of all this weak inventory, and the overnight just had continuation on this short covering that happened to the long liquidation that we have, right? Now, overnight inventory is super short, super long now, 100% long. What happening here is just some counteraction to this overnight inventory. Still, you know, this is a sign, this might be a sign of some, it is kind of like mixed signals that I have here, because the market looked above yesterday's range, and it could come back inside. Right? Now, is there any selling here? Is there any heavy selling? I don't think so. It doesn't look like, right? Just pay attention how this is happening. That's one thing. Volume 41, 12 minutes. We kind of like about have. Remember yesterday, if we have this much, which if this is an indication, we should have some. I won't be surprised. It doesn't. This is, you know. Remember, being higher than yesterday is not better than the day before, which actually was a good day, right? It's high, 44 millions, 4.8 millions, that's not bad. Also, how much do we have so far? 350,000, that's not bad as well. How much volume do you have in the overnight? 300, this is not bad. The excess that we have here, 3 ticks, doesn't look like this is an impressive excess we have on the upper side. Alright. Now notice how this high is acting as resistance now. It was support, now it is resistance. No? Support, now it's resistance. No? Very mechanical, very technical trading going on here. Multiple distributions we have. Let's just check this. This is going to be distributions. Sometimes this is relevant. We never know when it's going to be relevant. This is the distributions close here. What this low is? No, there's nothing here. These are also what can be. Oh, another thing. Now look at what do we have here? I guess it's gone. Let me check this one. Let me highlight this one again. Okay. What is this? With 100, right? Right. Believe it or not, it is safer to go long around this area and to go short around this area than in between. Bank of Canada decision. What was that forecast? Unchanged. What else do we have here? This is kind of like high volume here. Medium, higher on the upper side. Another chart that another market I am starting to monitor is June. ESM4. Okay. ESM4. What the heck? Now my charts are frozen. Okay, let's give the market some time. Let's give this thing some time. All right, right here. Now let's check, because why I'm checking. Look at what happened here. It still doesn't have volume, okay? It still doesn't have volume, but you know, we never know when this chart is going to be relevant. This is gap close. Look at where this high is. Here has been corrected technically been corrected. Here it hasn't. And last, is this last? I think it looks like last, right? What the heck is this level? I think doesn't matter now. Gap high. Distributions close. No, this is not a reference. This is from this is gap high. No, this is not gap high. This is gap high. Gap high here. This is 3-5 high, low. 3-5 low. Non-excess here. This is pure. This is non-excess different low. What is this? This is history. Late pullback. This is history as well. This is gap closed. Gap closed. Previous all-time high. This is this is no. This is from previous charts. This is no. This is no. This is not. Let's clear this. This is relevant. This one too. What is this? I don't know what this is. This is 5,000? Yeah, this is 5,000. This is 213 low. 213 low, and this one is 221. 220 February 21st low. Oh, this is, look at this gap here. Tiny gap, right? Gap close. Gap high. Now you may be wondering why I do this. You know, this reference will become very relevant one of these days. This is a weekly low. I need to check this one. This is not. I need to check this one as well. This is not important. And notice how, you know, all this February 2-1. Notice how there is nothing here, right? There's nothing here. A very scattered volume. You know, there is some volume starting to come to this market. Maybe. No, maybe here. Even here. And now, how much volume is the question? And for, let's say this one. Let's save this one, set it aside. How much volume? Look at this. This is June contract. Yesterday we have 50,000. Monday, 19,000. Friday, 17,000. Thursday, 18,000. Wednesday, 14,000. Really low volume. You know? The current contract still has over 1.5. It's a really high for March. 1.7 is good volume. But this is very low, man. You know, just check this out. Yesterday, how much volume do we have yesterday? Almost 2 million here, right? And Monday, 1.1. Okay, 2 millions here and 1.1 here. Before that, Friday, the big rally, 1.5, not bad. Thursday, 1.7, not bad. Right? This is Wednesday, 28, also really low volume here. Okay. It's not one thing only, but when you put these things together, these pieces of information together, suddenly a picture starts to, some things start to make sense when we do that. France contra Kenia. Hey, hello Argentina. Hola Argentina. ¿Cómo estás, che? Che, boludo, ¿cómo estás? Kenya, Kuwait. Hello Canada. Okay. What else? Very quiet opening. Very quiet opening today. Alright. Let's pay attention. Let's pay some close attention to this. This still can be 53 minutes. I think it's going to be a little bit higher than yesterday, but lower than Monday. I was thinking yesterday, what, I had this scenario as it started to form. Yesterday we didn't have volume at all, nothing. That was a really painful day to watch. What can happen, right, when all those weak shorts are now removed of the market, are out of the market? What about if some selling comes to the market? Because everything, all these trades, all these breakouts that happen to make new highs, have been traded the same way in the past 2 months. Breakout, rally, testing, but you can pull back, bought from the breakout, and then another rally. The same thing is happening over and over again. But there is something that's different now. Something we didn't have before, is the new contract. Okay, the rollover period. This contract is basically closing now. Okay, how much time do you have if you buy this contract, for example? How much time do you have for your trade to work? And the risk is high now. Now it will be higher. It's not that easy as I won't be that confident now buying or betting something to the upside than it was before, for the reasons explain. Now, June doesn't have anything. 1500, can you see? 1500 contracts total. The overnight, how much do they have? 16 hours of trading, 7,000. Okay, that makes like 10, 7, like 9,000. How much volume this contract has? 44,000. Right? That's still, this is irrelevant now. Right? June is irrelevant now. It doesn't have too much. Right? If why I say that, because if somebody with a staying power is not going to buy, for example, if we're going to buy 5,000 contracts now, just 5,000, 1,000, this is going to buy, is going to have a huge movement, you know. The slippage is going to be really huge, okay, very risky. So I don't think somebody's is positioning that contract yet. All right. But we are not here to think about what may happen, right? To trade what may happen. We are here to trade what it is happening. But all those scenarios have to be in the background. We need to think about those as well. Very counterintuitive way to think of very counterintuitive way to work here. Now, from yesterday, what do we have from yesterday? From, look at this, from, let's call it 96, let's call it 96 to 91, 96 to 91, where are you, 96, where are you, 96 to 91, here, and the other one is 87, 84, where are you, 87, 84. These are the areas of volume from yesterday, really huge volume. What do we have up here? That would be 41, 30, 41, 37, 40, 41. Well, just for some reference so far, and because the market has been, what this market has been doing is moving from this. Once the market has these nodes of volume, it is moving towards, or being bought from this, That's the only reason why I have these ones here. It looks like we're going to have about the volume that we expected, right? A little bit higher. It's going to make it to this projected? Don't know. We have less than a minute? I don't think so. Let's lower the expectation, maybe here. Let's put it there. This can be a counteraction to overnight inventory. But there is something here, right? The market looked above yesterday's range. It's one thing, right? That's one thing. When the market looks above and comes back inside previous range, I'll always start to look to the opposite side of this range. Yesterday we were talking when the market was up here. This end seems impossible. It's just too far, right? Not today's are the same. Not today's are the same. Value is higher. Okay, value is higher. Oh, come on! Did you see that? Was that my chart? it was impressive. Okay, I didn't see this move. Look, just market just long opened somehow. It sold. It was bought from here. Goes up, then went higher, and then what do we have today? Okay, have you checked your calendar? What do we have at 10 a.m.? Right? Pay attention to that. You need to be aware of those things too. Right? We have ADP. Oh, ADP was at 8:15. Ooh, 8:15. That I wasn't so aware. Huh. 8:15 is this? Is this one here? There was a spike here to the upside. And the market open above the spike. This is interesting. I don't know what the number say. ADP. Jolts forecast 8.8, previous 9.2, actual 8.8, so no change. Unchanged. ADP. I'm only interested in ADP. Fed Jolts opening. ADP employing change. Consensus 150. Actual 140. Huh. That's good. Forecast 90. Forecast was 90 and the actual 140. Oh, that's why you have higher prices here in the overnight, right? Alright. Now, let's check this out. This is the low of yesterday's. Look at this low here, very mechanical low. When the market is around this 5100, it's very, the risk is high here. Very, I don't know. Nasdaq has an inside day. Buying from overnight half back. No, mechanical trading all over the place here. This is a game of patience here. I want to check if I can find also Chairman Powell testimony. I guess it's going to be a good idea to have MSNBC.
Surface still strong growth, and where is that happening? In the services part of the economy. Not surprisingly, that's what's strong. Goods only produce 30,000, services higher.
Remember, this Friday we have non-farm payrolls as well. We have bigger volume here today. And I was wondering, what about if Joseph now having a break with volume is different. Okay, value is still higher than yesterday, which gives us a market to the upside. Okay, pay attention to that. We're having a break, but value is higher. This is an upside market. The market is to the upside. Nasdaq has come back. The market is trading already inside value. That's the weakest market. No? Do you remember the charts that we pulled early today? No, when we were checking so far. Okay, I'm not saying nothing yet. Now this level has been important for ES and Nasdaq. This is kind of like support. Was support, now it's resistance, right? It was being bought before, bought. Now, yeah, now has momentum switch? Who knows? Weekly, the weekly trend has one time frame has ended. No, but the daily has not confirmed. Oh, look at that! Now we are having some downside acceleration here. Has come back inside, you know. Next thing, the market will show acceptance inside yesterday's value area. Feels overnight. This was a questionable level here. This one as well. Oh no, this is the 5100. Buying from here. Now this overnight distribution. Notice, do you see? You will never know when these things are going to be relevant. And at the next logical level, well, this market can find some buyers. Guess what? POC, right? POC here. Yesterday's POC. The difference, you know, today versus yesterday is that we have an upside day today. Yesterday was a day to the downside. Market opened way below value area. You have a gap. Now value is higher, you know, value is higher. This is how how traders get trapped by price. They just see market breaking here. Oh, yesterday we have a big break. Now I am not going to miss it. I am going to be short. Why? From the opening. I am going to be short from the opening. Because the market, you know, had a breakup, has you know, it traveled like 200 points yesterday. Today is going to do the same thing. Right? Just be careful. Okay? The market has penetration inside this value area. Now I want to see acceptance. You know? So far, what happened? Prices are being rejected, right? The market is rejecting this penetration. Look at how high this market came. Halfback, right? Halfback. Exactly, it's selling from halfback. Okay, next reference in the lower side, yesterday's POC, followed by halfback here, this level here, and overnight. You got a bunch you got a bunch of reference here, just below where the current low is. I think, in my personal view, I think this is nowhere land here to me. And many will say, oh, okay, but how come you're not doing anything here? Market is having a break. It's going to zero now. It's going to 2000 now. Just let's have passion. This is an inside. You know, the potential is this side here. It's hard to believe, right? The market can come because the action to the downside has not been completed. This Nasdaq in particular is having quite a volume. The Nasdaq is having a lot of volume. 2000s here, 2000s here, 2000. I mean thousands here. Gosh, this is, you know, any other day, you know, whenever I see thousands, it will be relevant because this kind of volume we show maybe once or twice, you know. If I see 3 times this kind of volume in the whole session, that would be something rare. Now it's all over the place. You know, there's a lot of, it looks like a rebalancing going on here. Now remember the 5100 here. Now which one is going to be taken? This high or the 51? Mechanical weak high, weak low here. Market, the most relevant thing for me is the market has re-entered. Okay, let's do it different. Has re-entered this value area. Oh, come on. This value area here, okay? I want to see acceptance. Acceptance is the market having penetration inside this area, all this shaded area, and at least trading sideways here. That would be acceptance of lower prices. Notice, this is the second time the market has come back to Halbach, okay? It tells me what kind of traders are behind this movement. Now this market doesn't have conviction here to the downside. If that was the case, you know, first, maybe market will check once, the 5100, a little bit pull back, and then will continue to the downside. It's not doing that. We have good volume though. Better volume than yesterday, but notice Monday still lower than Monday. All right. Powell, Chairman Powell. Progress towards 2% is not assured. Warns on risk of cutting too early and too late. Oh boy. You know, keep an eye on Chairman Powell testimony. I guess we will see some volatility until Chairman Powell is done with his testimony. Inflation has eased substantially without a significant increase in unemployment. Not yet, okay? But that's good for the economy. One thing that the United States has that no other country has in the world is that has a unique sport, which is inflation. It's the only country that can export inflation. And that's one of the perks of being the superpower of the world, right? Also that having the current reserve status as well. If anything goes wrong, you know, most countries will buy dollars. A lot of trading around Halbach here. Certain markets. Alright, it is 10:15. Unless you have any questions, I guess I'm going to call it a day. I wish you guys a really good rest of the day. stay safe, my friends. Happy trading. Be careful with Chairman Powell testimony. You can catch that on CNBC if you have Thinkorswim. You got that one. You know this always always in mute. I prepared that back policy will stand at some point this year. Man, this is kind of finally some kind of links. There can be some rate cuts at the end of the year, maybe one. It's unbelievable, right? Last year, by the end of the year, forecasters were crazy, going crazy. They projected like 6 or 8 rate cuts this year. It went all the way down to 2. Next month, only 6. Next month, 5. Next month, 3. Now 2. And now, next thing, only 1. And what the market, in the meantime, when all that thing happened, all right, what the market has done, okay, what the market has done with all those projected cuts, 6 cuts, 8 cuts, 6 cuts, 5 cuts, 3, 2, 1, what's happening here? This is also election year, I guess, until we won't see anything about it. Momentum is something, don't underestimate the force of momentum. This high is questionable weak. We have a gap here, tremendous gap in the low side, well, super weak here, weak here. Let's do the same. Nasdaq. You say like a copy and paste from this was a nice trade here. This is the weak. This is the weak here. Now the same thing can happen this time to the downside. Very erratic market. The volatility is. I will keep my this screen on the side. Just to be aware of what can happen if there is anything there. All right. Oh, I didn't see how far this market came. Did the market come up to here, all the way up to here? What is this? 5110? Let me check. What? Wait a minute. 5110. Oh yeah. 5111. God, man, they're selling from half back here. Half back of the day. Not period. It was selling from previous period, the current period half back, right? It sold like 2 times, 3 times, I guess we were watching this. Now they are selling from this level here. Just be careful here. This is an upside market today. The intraday is an outside. The market trend is going higher, not lower. Prices show one thing, but the market is doing another thing. I hope you can see that. Okay, that's a trap. Most traders fall for. Alright. Alright guys. See you. Have a good rest of the day. Stay safe. Bye bye.